Down 70% year to date, Rivian is catching the attention of EV stock investors. So, should you consider buying? Sit tight as we answer that by going through recent news as well as my chart analysis and price prediction. But before we do that, subscribe to our channel Stox 101 for regular stock market updates. First up, CEO RJ Scaringe said in an interview that the company wants to develop an electronic bike. He said that the future of the transportation industry consists of a plethora of vehicles, and one of them will be electronic bikes. The main money will be made with commercial bikes, and that's what Rivian is aiming at. And with the Amazon partnership that they currently have, it's even better. The company has also hired the ex-CTO of the electric bike division at Specialized. The CEO also commented on the major vehicle recall this month, and he said that it's normal for every car maker. He also showed concern about the battery shortage issues, and he said that it will get worse in the future and that the battery supply chain has to grow by at least 20x over the next 10 years in order to keep up with the demand. With all that in mind, let's analyze the charts. As you guys can see right here, we're now in the one-day chart for Rivian, and right off the bat, I believe that the stock can go up. Now, why do I believe that? First up, we'll quickly look at this candlestick pattern over here. Right, we saw a pin bar candle over here on the negative side, which indicated a bear run, but that got reversed the very next day. So whenever you get a pin bar candle and the following candle or the follow-up candle dismisses that pin bar candle, that is basically a sign of a reversal. So over here we can see a similar scenario. Right, we got two pin bar candles on the upper side, and even though they were bearish, we got green candles after that, which pretty much cut off the entire point of this bull trend. So we got you know a big red candle. So this is basically what I believe. And now if we are going up, we'll have to face some resistance levels. Now the first one would be around this range at 32.3 pretty much, then somewhere around 33.87. Another level would be somewhere over here at 33.2 pretty much, then somewhere around here at $35, and then somewhere around 36.5. And the top that we hit over here was at $40, I believe, pretty much $41. So that would take some time to reach. But if we talk about support levels, of course, we made a bottom over here at 28.6, but that is not necessarily a support zone, right? So the first support would probably be somewhere around here at $30, of course, right? That's a psychological support level. The next one around 29, I believe. After that, now I'm marking all of these psychological support zones first, so $28 after that. Now, if we zoom out a bit, we can see that we also have a support around $30.90, so that's pretty much $31, right? So I believe that will act up as well. Now, if we look at the long-term trend, let me quickly zoom out and delete all of these levels. We can see that we've hit a double top over here around the $40 range, and we've also hit pretty much a triple bottom at 30.88. So that's pretty much like $31, but we broke that on the downside, of course, when Tesla's negative report came out. That led to the entire EV sector crashing down, right? No, this was before that, right? So Tesla's EV report, or rather earnings report, came out on 19th, so that was a positive day, right? We got supported at $30. Now I don't exactly know why we fell on 14th October, maybe because of the September CPI report or something. But anyways, zooming out a bit further, we can see that we're down about 70% year to date. But the real question, of course, is there a sign of a reversal? We can see that we haven't made much movements towards the lower side ever since, the scratch pretty much cooled down. So in my opinion, we've already gone through that phase. The stock is pretty much at its bottom, and it probably won't go below the $20-$25 range in my opinion. So is it a good buy? Well, let's be honest here. So if we set up a trade and let's say we keep the stop loss at $20, right? So that would mean about 36%, and we keep our target at, let's say, $50, right? That's pretty much a 1 to 1.85 ratio trade. So that should be good. But then again, the real question is, will it hit $60? Honestly, most of us don't know, right? But with the probabilities that it has a higher chance of hitting $60 than hitting $20. But with that being said, let's quickly jump into the 1 hour chart to analyze some more details. Now that we're in the 1 hour chart, we can see that over here we made a pattern for the short-term bear trend. Of course, we had a negative pin bar candle followed by a red candle, so that indicated further crash. We made a bottom, of course, around the $30 range over here. Then we got an inside candle indicating indecision. And after that, of course, we were followed by the $30 support candle, which, got us the small bull run, which could have resulted in a good 3 or 4% trade. Now, if we look at these levels pretty much tell me that the stock might get in a gap up on Monday. Now, why is that so? Let me quickly delete these drawings again. In my opinion, as you guys can see, we went up and of course we were squeezing into this range, right? So we kind of squeezed into this range. So this final candle that indicated huge buying pressure and of course combined with the good news that the Rivian stock has, I believe that it should gap up somewhere around the $33 range, right? After that, maybe go up a bit, come down, get a pullback into the $32 range, get supported at $32, go up. That would be my guess for Monday if you're talking about swing trading. But with that being said, I don't believe there's much left to analyze in the 1 hour chart. So let's get to the main part and the 5-minute chart. So now that we're in the 1 hour chart, I have a lot to show you guys, right? We'll of course begin with the market start, right? So these were the starting hours of the market, the opening hours. We can see that we kind of squeezed into this range with a support around 30.15 and we got over here. Of course, we made a negative pin bar candle followed by a reversal candle, which means that we got a red pin bar candle and a green candle following it up. So this could have been another good buy trade with a stop loss right below the $30 mark. So that would put us at a pretty much 0.9%, what do you call it? 0.9% loss. And of course, around, let's say we even kept a 1.8% profit for a 1-to-2 ratio trade. It was possible. Even if you, took a 1-to-1.5 ratio trade, that was a pretty easy trade to take right there. After that, now here's an interesting scenario, right? We got another reversal scenario over here where we got a green pin bar candle followed by an absolute red candle, but then we got supported at this level around the $30.7 range, which is kind of unusual. But if we look over here, we got supported by that same level over here and over here as well, and probably some other time in the in the past as well. So that is a prominent level on the intraday charts. But now if we look at another thing, we can see that we continuously kept hitting and failing this $31 resistance. So we squeezed into it, right? We continuously squeezed into it. First we had some volatility, right? And the seller pressure just kept reducing. After that, of course, at the fourth or fifth try, I believe, we finally broke that and took support again over here, I believe, right? After that, it was a great buying opportunity, went up, right? This candle over here, honestly, couldn't even tell that it would get a pullback, but you can't really get more than 5 or 6 green candles in a row on a 5-minute chart unless you have like great news or stuff, right? So that's that. Now we hit the stop around the $31.89 range. After that, we got supported around 31.55. We made a double top around 31.65 and of course got supported there as well. Then we got a pin bar candle at the 31.75 support, and after that the next candle, the last candle was red. So this, now there are two things that could happen, right? In case we get some negative news before Monday, of course the stock might get in a gap down. But this just seems like the bull trend's continuation to me, right? We just got a small pullback. We'll get a gap up, go down a bit, and then we might go up. With that being said, Rivian finally is starting to look like a good buy in my opinion. But then again, remember that this definitely is not financial advice and you should always do your own research before you trade. If however you enjoyed my analysis, be sure to hit the like button. If you did not enjoy it, be sure to hit the dislike button. You can subscribe to our channel Stox 101 for more such videos. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one.